This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcend Dental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcend Dental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. Bob Dylan celebrates his 84th birthday today. Unquestionably one of the most influential figures of the 20th century musically and culturally, Dylan has been called a master poet, a caustic social critic, and the spirit of the counterculture generation. Born Robert Zimmerman, Bob began playing in bands in high school and started using stage names such as Elston Gunn and Robert Allen. And as he explains, the name he was born with just never felt right.
Some people get born, to the wrong names, wrong parents. I mean, that happens.
Did changing your name have anything to do with transforming your personality, changing your character?
No, I was already pretty set in my ways. I was a character that I already was. Wasn't neither here nor there to me. Nobody knew me anyway, so, whatever name, I would tell them.
That was right.
They'd have to believe me,
So tell me how you decided on Bob Dylan.
Well, I think it's pretty much, I don't know. I was talking to a guy in KISS one time, Gene Simmons. He used to have another name. I don't remember what it was, and he just said it popped into his head one day. And who else? I was talking to somebody else too. Well, a lot of the rappers, a lot of rappers give themselves different names because that's what they feel they are, And they're not that person that everybody knows when they go to school. They're more into other things and they need another name. Makes sense, And
you were into other things?
Yeah, I'm the same. Like you call yourself what you want to call yourself. This is the land of the free.
Dylan was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in January 1988 by Bruce Springsteen, who said, "Bob freed your mind the way Elvis freed your body. He showed us that just because music was innately physical did not mean that it was anti-intellectual." Of the many awards and accolades that Dylan has received, maybe the most surprising was the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2016. Bob was the first musician to ever receive that honor. It all started in 1996, when Gordon Ball of the Virginia Military Institute nominated Dylan for the Nobel Prize in Literature, initiating a campaign that lasted for 20 years. According to the Nobel Committee, Dylan won the prize for having created new poetic expressions within the great American song tradition. After days of silence, Dylan commented, "Amazing, incredible, whoever dreams about something like that?" Bob spent much of the summer of 1964 here in Woodstock, writing songs for the album Bringing It All Back Home, often working away at his typewriter in a little studio above the Café Espresso on Tinker Street. Subterranean Homesick Blues was the first single from that album, and one of those songs he worked on while living in Woodstock. Okay, let's listen. Bob Dylan and Subterranean Homesick Blues.